There are lots of husband and wife disputes, you know?
Yeah. Well, several months ago, my husband bought his dream car.
Yeah?
And it's a 1992 Ford Explorer.
Good for him.
I mean, he is so happy with this car.
I'm happy
He
for
just
him.
bought this.
Yes. He has been hesitant to let me drive it at times.
Uh-huh. Why?
And, well, the first
possessive.
time I took it out, I had a wreck. It was not my fault,
No.
but nevertheless, it was a wreck.
Yeah, right.
Serious? I mean, was it serious?
No, I was not hurt. The man was not hurt. So all of that was okay.
No, it was clearly your fault because you were driving.
It was not my fault.
Well, if you weren't driving, it wouldn't have happened.
Well, you know, that's true.
Because he wouldn't have driven where you drove.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Well, yes.
In his mind, even though it's not your fault in a legal sense, in his mind, that was your fault.
I hear what you're saying, and I agree, yes.
And he's right.
Yeah.
Well, so, the second time he let me drive it, I drove it to Tupelo, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
By the way, we just lost all the women listeners.
That's it. We might as well just shut down. Who's left? All right, Ellen, get to the point.
Okay. I drove his vehicle to Tupelo to take my bike to get it fixed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm notorious for running out of gas, you know, and so I stopped at the regular Texaco station I use all the time coming back from Tupelo and filled up the vehicle and took off, and the thing stopped, and I couldn't get it to run. I didn't know what was wrong, and I hiked up back to the Texaco, and I spoke to the woman behind the counter, and she said, well, is that a diesel you have? And I said, no, and she said, well, you just filled it up with diesel.
Oh!
And all of the men, and see, this was right at 4 o'clock, and one of these plants around Tupelo had just let out,
Yeah.
and it was loaded with these men. And I said, oh, no, what does that mean? And they all started laughing, you know. And I said, oh, God, my husband's going to kill me. They said, he sure is.
And I don't blame him.
Yeah, well, so I said, well, what does that mean? What can we do right now? They said, nothing. Oh. And